Good morning, Trojans. Today's date is January 28th, 2019, and it is a B-Day.
The quote of the day today is, "Our greatest fear should not be failure, but of succeeding in life that don't really matter."
And now let's go to sports with Peter Canali.
Good morning, Trojans. The varsity wrestling team had an impressive weekend with the boys varsity basketball team placing fourth in a challenging Empire Classic tournament. Nick Trafe took second in his weight class, and Liam O'Neill, Matt Shattuck, Jacob Benecor, and Derek Pumey also had impressive performances. The girls varsity team placed fourth in another tournament at Windsor High School. Brooklyn Shattuck placed first in her weight class, with Kim Larson finishing second in hers. Amelia Griffin and Adriana Borjas took fourth in their respective weight classes. Meanwhile, on Saturday, the boys varsity soccer team lost to American Canyon in a 3-1 game. The Trojans continued their losing season as they moved to 1-6-1 in league. And after the girls varsity soccer team tied 1-1 against Casa Grande, Trojan Live interviewed head coach Deegan Babala.
Your feelings after this wild one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to gather it all together. I feel like there's so many different moments in that game where it's just a little bit hectic and kind of from both sides. It was a lot of back and forth. It was a very open game, kind of stretched. It wasn't our best performance, but you know that's not always how all the games go. So,
you guys, as you said, felt like you made a lot of mistakes tonight for a team that hasn't lost a game all season. How proud of you were that you guys continued to fight and found some way to at least get a draw against a good team?
Yeah, I'm super proud of the girls for staying in the game and fighting back. You know, this is my third year here. Last year, we gave up 3 goals that we probably shouldn't have. The year before that, we gave up another 3 that, you know, we kind of struggled to fight back from. But tonight, you know, we kept pushing, and even when, you know, history kind of gets in your mind and as the game goes on, you kind of start to doubt yourself a little bit. We fought back, and we eventually put one in.
The girls beat Vintage 2-1 on Friday and remain undefeated in league play. Let's take a look at their 2 goals.
And Rocha, beautiful ball, it's scored! Twins hook up for a spectacular first goal, and a huge hug for Amanda and Melissa Rocha. Fear the defense to hold up, and frustrating too, as this is scored! Spectacular by Hazel!
The Lauren Hazel goal in the second half was the difference in the battle between the Crushers and the Trojans, as Petaluma remains in first place in VVL with Costa, who they play Wednesday. Meanwhile, the girls' varsity basketball team broke its 5-game VVAL losing streak, knocking off American Canyon in overtime in a 66-57 game. Taylor Jacobi went off for Petaluma, pouring in 24 points to will the Trojans to a much-needed second league victory. Petaluma blew an early lead, but for only the second time in 9 games, won a game decided by less than 10 points, as they dominated overtime against the Wolves. And finally, the boys' varsity basketball team lost in an extremely close 56-55 game against Vintage. Petaluma started off strong against the Crushers Friday, but their hard work was all for naught in the end. With 9 seconds left, Zach Clark made a clutch shot to put the Trojans in the lead by 1 point, but Vintage had a buzzer-beating game-winning shot. The boys moved to American Canyon tonight. After the heartbreaking loss against Vintage, the Trojans are badly in need for a win. The game is off at 7. That's all for sports, now let's head back to the anchor desk.
There is a list of resources in the counseling office for those families affected by the government shutdown, including discounts, free goods, and services offered by local business and service providers.
This class introduces many different topics in agricultural mechanics.
Tool identification, electrical wiring, plumbing, land measurement, woodworking, cold metal will be covered.
Will be entered in the fair, projects will be judged, and students will receive premiums.
And now we have weather with Napua Lavilla. Weather.
Good morning, Trojans, and welcome to your weekly weather report. This week is going to be pretty cold with highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s. Today we will have 61 degrees as a high and 47 as a low, and there's 10% chance of rain, so make sure you bring your jackets. The only times that we'll probably have rain this week are Wednesday and Friday with 90% chances of rain, but those might be in the evening, so just bring your umbrella in case. There's going to be partially cloudy and there's going to be rainy days, so again, bring your jackets, make sure you stay safe, and it is cold and flu season, so wash your hands, and yeah, drink lots of tea, stay hydrated. That's all for weather. Let's take it back to the anchor desk.
A reminder to all members of the swim team, practice starts today. Make sure to bring your swimsuits and be at the pool at 3:15 sharp. Also, we apologize for the technical difficulties. They have been resolved.
All right, attention winter sports athletes. Your applications for PE exemptions are now available to be picked up in the Student Assistance Center in the office. This is for winter sports athletes that participated this year. The deadline for the application is February 8th, 2019. Please turn in your completed applications to Mrs. Anderson in the Student Assistance Center. This is for sophomores and juniors only.
Dodgeball starts today. This is our yearly battle of the classes. If you don't remember the schedule, it starts with freshmen versus juniors today, sophomores versus seniors tomorrow, the winners of both games on Thursday, and the champions versus the teachers on Friday. Even if you aren't participating in any of these events, make sure to come down to the gym and cheer on your class. Go Sophomores!
The Friends of the Petaluma River organizations are encouraging students to submit a 40 or more 55-second PSA. That this is going to be awarded to the top 3, and the first place will be awarded $750, second place will be $500, and third will receive $250. Videos need to be submitted by April 5th, that is April 5th, and the scholarship will be awarded at the Watershed Classroom Student Showcase on April 18th. For more details, go to friendsofthepetalumaRiver.org.
And that is all for today. Tune in tomorrow and make it a great day. But first we have a...
Did you hear how loud his music was? Not in my town. Do you know why I pulled you over today, sir?
What?
Do you know why I pulled you over today, sir?
No, why?
Your music was way too loud.
Really? You get in trouble for that?
Yes, you can. You should have gone to all good driving school.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience and make it a great day.
Is that what you're going to tell Knox?
Yes.
If I gave away